Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the attention. I guess we won't have too many questions today. There isn't really 5,000 people here, but I will do my best. And also, we have a booth where everybody can chase me, because I'm going to do some things up here that may require questions, and I'll be around afterwards, or you can come to our booth. So the talk is about spotlight on your data. And I'm going to talk about how you can actually learn what's on your storage without doing much work. The way it starts is with a DataGravity array. You connect it into your identity, so usually Active Directory, and then what you do is you put files on an SMB share, or you put VMs on it on NFS or iSCSI, and then we can actually figure out what's going on. And what do I mean by that? You get to decide what's important. So if you decide some credit card numbers are important, or if you decide social insurance numbers are important, whatever you like, you get to decide. And as we crack all those files, crack all those virtual machines, we tag everything that you think is important and everything that we think is important. And on the screen here, we can actually see an example of a Canadian social insurance number. You get to group those tags together in profiles, and then apply those profiles to mount points, to virtual machines, to file directories, whatever you like. And then, of course, what happens is you get a screen like this. So this is actually with no extra human input. You simply copied files on, you copied virtual machines on, and then the array did all the work and produced a screen like this where we get to see who's using the most space. We get to see things like how many tags, how many social insurance numbers, how many credit cards are found. We get to see that at some point, someone dropped a whole bunch of video on the array, because we can see in the file categories over time it's changed. And then my favorite, in the bottom left corner, we get to see all the old files that nobody's touched in X amount of time. So this is a true spotlight on your data without you doing much work at all. But there's more, actually. We can do a search. And any searches that you like, you can turn into a subscription. And what does that mean? It means that search will execute on your schedule, and if it ever finds anything, then what it'll do is it'll send you an email. And in that email, you'll have a link to go back to the search and see everything that has been found. So as an example, real life from a beta customer, someone copied a bunch of pictures and a bunch of credit card numbers. And of course, the search caught that. There's also a Log Insight content pack. What that means is this gives you a way to look at what's happening on your array, what your users are doing, and very smooth, very easy, because we did the work of the content pack and you just get to use it. In addition, VRealize operations is another way that you can visualize, see your data. As an example here on the screen, we can actually see that's a virtual machine by the name of Scale 1 has credit card numbers and social security numbers on it. And so the risk has actually turned red, not because of performance, but because of that risk of compliance information. Here's another screen out of our management pack for VRealize operations. On this screen, we get to see dormant data. We get to see typical storage information, like capacity, but we also get to see things like tags. We get to see things like, what do we have here? The file distribution is also on this screen. So if you have a one pane of glass idea that you're working towards, you can actually use VRealize operation to manage the storage array as you would typically, but it also helps you understand the security of your array and the usage of your array all in one place. And that's it. Did I keep within the timeline? So, any questions at all? I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.